me about your background in design and where you started.
Well, my background in design started when I was growing up. My mother built from scratch 3 houses when I was growing up. They hired architects and builders, and she watched over every project, and that's where the background started. I was going to be an architect, but it takes as long to be an architect as it does to be a doctor, and I'd just be starting my career. So when I moved to Sarasota in 1984, I got a job in a wallpaper store, and right off the bat I met high-end people in town, doctors, lawyers, and my first client was Andy Kale. She was a real estate agent with Michael Saunders, starting when Michael Saunders was starting the company, and I did their house on Siesta Key, and they gave me all their friends and all their other doctors, and my career just took off from there. About 2 years ago, my partner Jay and I bought this house in downtown Sarasota, and I made a budget. When I bought the house, it was well maintained, but it had never been updated. And I made a budget. I was going to work within a budget. For once in my life, I had never done that before, and I set $50,000 to redo the house, including the yard. I needed to have it done in 30 days because I rented the condo I lived in immediately, and I found a contractor, and as it turned out, we completely did this house in 28 days, and I spent $39,300.
That's mind-boggling.
Yes, well, the paper got a hold of it, and the paper did a story on it, and because of this, the paper dubbed it Chic on the Cheap. And it took my career in a whole other direction because I realized that people, normal quote-unquote people like ourselves, could have everything that my rich clients have and within a budget. I have marble floors, I have granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, crown molding in all the rooms. I have everything that a wealthy client of mine has or would want, and I have it on a budget. And it made me realize that everybody could have this. Everybody could live like this, no matter what your income bracket was. And it took my company, I still have Mark Dalton Incorporated, but he started a new company called Chic on the Cheap, and I have you. That's helping me with this habitat venture, and the habitat chic thing is tying into the cheap on the chic ties into the Chic on the Cheap ideal because it's crossing all economic lines. No matter how much money you make, no matter where you live, no matter what you have, anybody can live well as long as they have the desire to do so.
And I would call this the contemporary of the modern design movement. If you recall, the modern design movement started to bring design to all without the furniture didn't stay in that price range, but granted, that was the concept behind the movement.
Well, and people have a misconception of designers that number one, we walk into the house and everything has to go. Everything that you have has to go. It doesn't matter what you want, it's only what we want. And I want to show people that everybody, low income, upper middle income, everybody can hire a designer to help them with their house. And it's not as expensive or as mind-boggling as everybody thinks it is.